Though the conversation started with some of our friends, everyone among us were ready for this trip, and the journey started with picking up our friends one by one from a busy crowded city to a heaven-like mesmerizing place called Darjeeling. This was actually our dream trip, and the main reason behind this trip was to get relief from a regular based tired life. So hey guys, I'm Rajat and I welcome all of you in this blog. Come on and let's be a part of our journey. The journey was so smooth and we were passing through the Karsiang. The place is so beautiful that I cannot describe it in words. After watching such a place, we could not resist ourselves to stop there. But our destination was Darjeeling, not Karsiang, so somehow we managed to overcome the eye-satisfying views of Karsiang and continued our journey having some delicious momos. We enjoyed this foggy weather and sometimes the unexpected rainfall really created anxiety in our minds. But leaving all of these fears, we started enjoying this journey. And according to me, destination will be much more beautiful if the journey is beautiful, and we made the best of it. While going upwards the hills, it seemed to be like clouds were following us, but the misty situation was not constant at all. It seemed like they are playing hide and seek with us, and that made a heavenly experience for all. And after a long journey, finally we reached UNESCO Heritage and we were welcomed by the whistle of a train. Not an ordinary train, it's a toy train, and that was so amazing. And it was the first time that I was seeing a toy train in front of me, and we made the use of the traffic to observe this place very well. The road was too steep and surrounded by pine trees, tea gardens, and somewhere by naked big rocks. The more our car went up high, the fog became more denser, making the road slightly visible. In the meantime, we reached at the highest station of India. Yes, you got it right. It is the home station. We literally got our stack at this time, but somehow we managed to get rid from the situation and made a call to the pre-booked hotel to pick up us. So finally we reached hotel, and the name of the hotel is the Highland Inn, and let me show you the rooms where we have spent that night. After getting fresh, we had to complete our lunch, so we rushed out from the hotel and started looking for a home-like foods. While searching, we reached at the Darjeeling station, and the view from the station was mesmerized all of us. We entered a restaurant called Mini Restaurant and craved for roti with both non-veg and veg plate. We finished eating as soon as possible as we can because our pre-booked van that we have booked for sightseeing was waiting for us. The first place that we have visited in this van was Rock Garden. The name itself is sufficient enough to describe its beauty. There was big sized rocks, beautiful flowers, and the main attraction of this place is the waterfall. After clicking some photos of nature, we walked upwards the fall, though some of us could not make it at all. The upward trail felt like a little trekking, and the joy of watching the waterfall from there was different. After spending a quality time with friends, we opted to return hotel, and in the way to return, we decided to visit the Mall of Darjeeling. While walking upwards the Mall Road, we visited some bookstalls, especially arrowed shops with Tibetan art and specimen shops. There were also many food shops near the road, which I have forget to record. By the way, wonderful tantric Buddhist sculptures, totems, and the detail of these crafts totally made me amazed. After spending some time in the mall park, we returned at hotel, and after the hustly day, taking warm rice with meat as dinner, we slept soon, as we had to go to the Tiger Hill station next day before the dawn. In the next morning, we woke up at 3:30 a.m. But we had a bad luck. A heavy rainfall had started at the midnight, so our driver uncle said that it would not be advantageous to visit the Tiger Hill station at dawn. So some of us sit near the window to see the weather, and some others continued their sleep. As soon as the cloud disappeared, we called the driver uncle again and got ready to visit the places. And before driver uncle reached there, we walked around the hotel and visited beautiful temple situated near our hotel, and the view from this temple was also amazing.
नहीं ना
The first place that we have visited in the next day was Batasia Loop. The place is similar to a loop, and the text "I love Darjeeling" is also there, which I think attracts most of the people to visit this place. Also, there are some big binoculars to watch the whole Darjeeling very well, and at the center there was a Indian flag which was flying in its own shine. The second place was the Tiger Hill station, which is actually famous for the sunrise view. On the way the Tiger Hill, the road was forest-like and some ups and downs on the way. Due to the rainy weather, we could not see anything at all, and there was so cold in this place, and the rainfall made it more cooler. The third place that we have visited is the tea garden, and it seemed like the garden is mixed with the clouds, which was a fully heaven-like scene. Next we have visited the zoo, and in this time again the raining started, but you know what, nothing can stop us. We opened our umbrella and continued our journey as it is. I am not gonna explain in detail so that the video will be much more long and kind of boring. So just watch and enjoy this video. But wait, when you are traveling with your friends and something different will not happen, this is not possible. One of my friends, Saurabh, had dropped the lens cap near the cheetah's trap, and later, after getting the permission from police, he went down near the case of the cheetah and brought the cap back. This was the craziest part of our journey. Now let's continue watching. There was also two museums are there, but we cannot shoot anything because video recording and taking photos are not allowed there. Thus the visiting places were over there. We came back hotel and started our journey towards home. While coming back home, we also visited the most haunted place of West Bengal called Tau Hill. The place is mostly forest-like and surrounded by pine trees, and kind of darkness was there. So this is all about our trip to Darjeeling. Thank you to all of my friends for such a trip, because without them it was not possible to turn this dream tour into reality. We enjoyed a lot and the journey will be memorable for all of us. Thank you for watching, and guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.